guards anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in its center. O'Neal against Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Conley. Dishes to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Now Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal misses. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Inside, Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with it, now defended by Gobert. Jokic passes to Barton. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Gobert finds Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one is off. And it's Denver the other way. Barton passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Conley surveying the D. No good on the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Porter in the corner from downtown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Mitchell. To the paint, here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
No good, unable to end this run.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Porter. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Murray outside. And then Murray with the jam.
Really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Driving inside. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Passes to Mitchell. From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Murray. Yep, that one goes in there. Murray's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
He got it up. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Out to Conley. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Murray. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
The Nuggets leading by 4. So the wing on the left. Murray with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The Nuggets with another miss. Jazz shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Just 5 to shoot. Conley the pass to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Deep 2 from Murray. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Tipped away and stolen by Barton. Murray the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nuggets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Porter. Rebound, Utah. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clarkson passes to Oni. To the middle, Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Porter. Ingles covering. Porter kicks to Gordon. Porter against Gay. Here's Murray. Gordon outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here is Whiteside, 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Green with the block. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:36 left to play here in the half. Campazzo, he's covered by Clarkson. Clarkson against Green. Elbow shot. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Gay is doubled. Clarkson passes to Gay. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Whiteside kicks to Ingles. Nobody near Gay. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Gay's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. Pass to Morris. Here's Najee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Clarkson. That one, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the pass to Campazzo. A 3 from Morris. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
It's stolen by Green.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the...
15.
Thanks, David. And we'll be...
28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we got JaMychal Green, and it's Morris in at the shooting guard position. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. It's deflected and stolen by Whiteside. Ingles passes to Whiteside. A 3 from Gay. And they'll get another chance. Ingles kicks to Gay. The second chance effort. And the shot goes in. Gay's got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Najee passes to Green. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Whiteside. Gay kicks to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Whiteside with it. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Pocket 4. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Gay.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And that one is stuffed right through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Campazzo offline with his 3.
You know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Gay passes to Oni. Clarkson outside. Passes it to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. Puts the move on. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay doesn't fear pressure. Always calm and cool in those situations, especially when the clock's running low.
Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Najee. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Ball timeout. Quick, loud section.
1:51 left to play in the third.
Your chance, dancer.
Murray outside. Puts up a 3. Gordon kicks to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 1:09 left in the third. Porter with it. Now defended by Gobert. First trip to the line for him here.
That's his second personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Jokic has such a great basketball IQ, and his creativity is off the charts. He's capable of a triple-double just about every game.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Mitchell. This one for 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 7. Jokic with it. He's got 5. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. At the top of the key, Gobert. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, they're getting stopped, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their leads.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver leading by 6. And here is Murray. Three-pointer. Here's Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And there's the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, one of the things you know as a defender, you've got to stay down on the pump fake. But Murray, really crafty at getting defenders off their feet.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mitchell against Barton. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. And stolen by Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Gordon. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Denver leading by 6. Murray outside. He kicks it to Barton. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Barton passes to Jokic.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Passes it to Gobert. Porter against O'Neal. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from O'Neal. Murray outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nifty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Conley against Murray. Now, here is O'Neal. D right on him. Chalk up 2 there. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Barton against Mitchell. And stolen by Barton. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell in the corner. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Murray with it. Gabe hits him up defensively. Murray against Gabe. Murray Pitch to Gordon. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gay. Over Gordon. Can't cash in.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Gay misses the tray. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell.
Here we go.
Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Booker for 3. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here's Bogdanovic. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Crowder right side, launches a 3. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Outside Mitchell, from deep three-point range. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. They get the rebound. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Stolen by Bridges.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Outside for Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Conley on the attack. What a terrific move that is. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Paul against Conley. Outside for Mitchell for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Conley against Paul. Crowder outside. The 3. And the Suns get another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Ayton. Now Bridges. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Ayton, no good. Outside Conley. Now Gobert. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Outside Paul launches it, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Shakes him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Booker. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Paul. Here's Crowder. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up 1.
All right, Lucas coming out of the court. Come on and get
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Outside Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Bridges outside. Up top, Paul. The shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And it's Mitchell penetrating, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Pass to Bridges. Stripped away. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul passes to Booker. On the take, and Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Suns leading. Here's Paul. He's got 6. Outside Booker from outside the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Conley. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Outside Mitchell. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, PA. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining.
Blocked!
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Utah with the ball. 6-point game.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And another miss by Utah.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Ball against Clarkson. 3-pointer, Bridges. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
To the right side. Pass to Gay. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Back to Gay. To stop the run.
Overall, their shot selection has been spotty, and they haven't played with a ton of energy, too.
Paul against Clarkson. Bridges outside from the arc. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Oni. Here's Clarkson. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Payne.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the... As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Abdul Nader. And it's Saric in a power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Saric. Back to Shamet. And Whiteside with a block. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
On defense, the Suns. Gay with the ball. Picked up by Sharch.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And here's Payne outside. Utah with the rebound. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Back to Whiteside. Sharch against Gay. The kick out to Ingles. 4 on the clock. Now here's Whiteside. The 3 ball. He can't hit that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Payne. Down low. Here's McGee. And he banks in the layup. McGee's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
From deep, Gay knocks it down from distance. Gay's got 8 points.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Now here's McGee. Payne against Clarkson. Payne with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Payne. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he drives in. Pass to Nader. Inside. Here's McGee. Shoots over Ingles. They get it back. Right side Payne. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Nader. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Payne finds McGee. They shoot again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Pass to Gay. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock.
When Dario is working this hard on the defensive end, it's key because his activity can make a real difference.
Shamet, no good. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oni, no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. In transition, here come the Suns. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's Payne. Count it. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Clarkson against Payne. Back to Clarkson. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the lay-in.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, poked away. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul passes to Aiden. And here's Booker. Buries it down low. And the Suns lead by 12.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Mitchell up top. Booker defending. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Let's go with a 3. And Booker pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yep, that one's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Bogdanovic. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Paul. Bridges outside.
Utah foul.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Rudy Gay.
Paul against Conley. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Conley against Paul. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Back to Conley. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. On the wing, Crowder. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And an intentional foul right there.
Devin Booker. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Conley passes to Gay. Soft touch off the glass. Gay's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Chris Paul.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Knocks down the triple. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Ball from deep three-point land. And the three off target. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to...
And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides.
Here we go.
Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Paul with the ball. 6 to shoot. The pass to Crowder. Over Gordon. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Dishes it to Barton. Back to Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Crowder. Bounce pass Gordon. Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Murray, here we go. And the rejection by Ayton. And he's able to get it back. Murray, good.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. Spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. Coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes we'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the shot goes in.
Just got that ball on the string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Jokic passes to Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul outside, passes it to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And Ayton throws it down.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Outside Porter. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. And stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a good job by Ayton, making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
Murray surveying the D. The dish to Barton. And Murray, here we go. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's the 3. Paul's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 4. Martin from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes to Bridges. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3.
Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Barton outside. Back to Murray. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
32 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Paul. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul. And Paul stays with it. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul's going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Murray.
All right, fans, that was your Dimmer Nuggets dancers. Make some noise.
The kick out to Barton. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Here's Paul. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. It's tipped and taken away by Paul. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we move to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
A shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets, trailing by 10.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Now Paul. He has 6. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon kicks to Porter. And stolen by Ayton. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Phoenix leading by 8. Paul looking around. Bridges outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Murray.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Ball goes in, makes it off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of just solving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Morris. And the layup ball. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here he goes. Shaman kicks to Nader. Just 5 to shoot. Payne with it. Morris is there. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trail by 8. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. To the left wing. There's the drive. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Morris, no good. Suns leading by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dozier can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Payne's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 8.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And another miss by Denver. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Suns on top. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Well, I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 14. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Bridges finds Crowder. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Going inside, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Najee. And again, unable to change momentum here. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And it's Paul penetrating. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Outside for Murray. Hands it from downtown. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
To the right side. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Porter putting it right back in.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
2 minutes.
And here is Paul. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bridges, and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Barton's going to throw it down hard.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there, and he gets to the rim that time, and a great throwdown.
Suns timeout.
What time is it? It's time for teacher.
1:44 left to play here in the third.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Pass to Shamet.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. Shamet's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Steps back. Deep two from Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
1:15 left in the third. Dane looking around. Into the lane. Comes up empty down low. The Nuggets trail by 11. And Porter, here we go. Denver passing it around. And the layup is good. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. Payne with it. Plays it up and banks it in. Payne's got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Pocket 6. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The drive by Paul. Can't connect from short range. Here's Gordon. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. The Nuggets trail by 8. For 3, Murray buries it from 3-point range.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Crowder. Over to the left wing. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Outside Porter takes the 3 and stolen by Ayton. And it's Paul penetrating. Rejected by Murray. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here is Paul. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Murray for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Paul with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 7.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Now the pass to Jokic, and here's Barton. Jokic sets the screen for Barton. Jokic finds Gordon. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges leading the charge. Paul outside. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Murray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The drive by Paul. Ayton trying to break free. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
2 minutes.
On pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
Paul against Murray. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Booker outside. Going inside. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Suns leading by 9. Paul outside. Passes it to Bridges. Clock at 6. Booker in the corner. Again, the miss by Booker. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Porter. No good off the back of the rim. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Porter driving in, and he can't jam it through. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. And in. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovic forces you to extend your defense.
Murray against Conley. Murray, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. There's the drive. Outside Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Over Jokic. It's not going to go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way now.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
O'Neal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last two picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Mitchell. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Pulls it from 20. The shot by Conley, no good. Barton outside. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Gordon against Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Good work defensively by Gordon. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Nuggets trail. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Murray's shot is good.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Bogdanovic. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Jokic. And Gobert with a block. And they get it back. Murray's shot is good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Barton. Wide open. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Barton with a steal. Murray for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Utah trailing here. 36 seconds left in the first. Conley passes to Gobert.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
And he makes both free throws.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
Gordon on the wing, fires the three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Conley. He got a piece of it. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
From deep, Conley. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Jamal Murray.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against Barton. Here's Gobert. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Conley. Here he goes. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barton with it. Porter finds Barton. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now Porter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Murray against Mitchell. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Mitchell against Barton. Oh, sweet move. Rejected by Jokic. And stolen by Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Gordon left side. Fires from deep. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Barton covering. To the wing on the left. From deep, Conley. Gordon pulls it in.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
They kick it out to Murray. Gobert against Jokic. Here's Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Porter with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Jokic outside. Blocked by Gobert. They retain possession. 3 on the clock. Murray finds Jokic. Misses the 3. The Jazz have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Oni, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. Now here's Gordon. He's got 7. Here's Barton. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for Utah. Gay's checked in. Here's Clarkson. Gay outside. Going inside. It's rebounded by Najee.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Dozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Denver. To the paint. Here's Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Beats the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Rivers. Here's Najee. Here's the 3. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finishing the quarter with an 8-point.
Jazz.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
17.
We will. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 2. The shot by Najee, no good. Utah's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Morris outside. Out to the wing. Takes it inside. No good there. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Gay inside. It's rebounded by Morris. Denver in the lead. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rivers. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Maybe not a supreme athlete. Austin does attack the rim with some force and attitude.
Now Gay, green covering. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Morris. And the layup is good off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Dozier. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
So it's Utah now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Rivers.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Gay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? You better make some noise if you want one.
The Nuggets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Murray. And here's Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. They've led by as many as 11. Hangs in the air, and it's laid up and in by Porter. Porter's got his first 2 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Gay. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. Great D that time from Porter.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Gordon. A line change here for Utah. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Mitchell. Porter against Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Martin finds Jokic. And it's good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. 30 seconds left in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
3 points.
Conley's got 5.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Barton. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Conley on the attack. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Murray with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. And And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball, and almost always makes the right decision.
Now here's Conley with the crossover, and he gets it to go.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Jokic, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. It's blocked. Murray against Conley. Left side Murray. Pass to Jokic. Offline with a 3. Utah's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Gobert with it. Barton covering. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. Now Gobert. For 3, O'Neal. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Barton. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Order the pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Conley passes to Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 5.
For Utah, Royce O'Neal.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Murray passes to Barton. Gordon with it. Outside Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Here's Mitchell. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Gay's checked in for Utah. 34 seconds left in the 4th. Gobert passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. Puts the move on. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Mitchell finds Conley. From behind the arc. The three. Great D that time from Murray. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge. And he uses...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Oh, say does that.
Outdoors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the Battle of the Bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Ayton. 4 on the clock. Shot by Crowder, no good. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Bridges outside. Pass to Booker from the arc. That shot missing, so Utah will take it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Utah with the ball.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
No one covering.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Here's the pass to Gobert. Kicks to Mitchell. From downtown, nailed from three-point land.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Bridges. And here is Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. This one for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 6.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Paul. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Bridges passes to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock is at 3. Bridges for 3. Unable to get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Gobert. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Booker the pass to Ayton. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Well, the modern NBA big is so highly coveted. DeAndre Ayton has got the ability to face up, to be a force at the rim. That's why you see guys like him go first overall in the draft.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
For three, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Conley finds Bogdanovich for the three, and Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 7.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Bridges outside. Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker. And Booker able to finish. 8 points for him.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Suns trail by 3. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley feeling it out. Gobert finds Mitchell. O'Neal against Paul. Out to the right wing. And here's Conley outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Puts up a 3, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Now here is Conley. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
The Suns leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
And here is O'Neal after the 3-pointer from Jay Crowder. Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Bridges. Shot to stop the run. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, if Booker is in 3-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
O'Neal against Bridges. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Over in the corner, Paul. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Paul. A minute 20 left in the first half. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And the Jazz with possession. 9-point game. Clarkson kicks to Gay for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Oni passes to Gay from 11 feet away, off the left rim and out. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent at Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Gay dishes to Clarkson. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker outside. The kick out to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Clarkson taking his time here. Capitalizes off the crossover. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Knocked loose, stolen by Clarkson. And that does it for the first half of play. Phoenix. Okay, David, much appreciated.
27.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Saric. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Shamet. There's the 3. Saric finds Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Clarkson passes to Gay. From past the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
Saric. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Oni. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Sharich against Gay. 6 to shoot. Clarkson on the wing. Payne covering. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Nader. And the layup's good off the glass. Nader's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Right side finds Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Here's Oney. He's covered by Shamet. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Ingles can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around the younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by JaVale McGee. Clarkson right side. He kicks it to Gay. It's stolen by Sharich. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Gay. 5 points in the game. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him. Driving the lane, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So Utah ends up going with the new group, and Utah has possession. The Suns getting the bucket, and the shot goes down. Conley's got 9 points.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich against Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Phoenix leading by 10. Ayton, the pass to Paul. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 9th assist in the game now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
O'Neal kicks to Conley. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Paul with the three.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Mitchell outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Booker outside. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Ball looking over the floor. And he drives in. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 11.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. All up top, covered by Conley. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Conley. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Lets the three fly. The Jazz with another miss. Phoenix leading by 14. For 3, Bridges. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Mitchell missing.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Conley penetrating. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Kicks it out to Booker. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got 19 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Paul outside. to the inside. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. For three, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
No good from Booker. Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Outside Bogdanovich. The tray. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
See it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now Denver's starting five. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Here's Paul. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Aiden. Bridges against Porter. Bridges passes to Aiden. Crowder left side. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker fires from way outside. Suns keep it alive. Aiden finds Booker. Tries again, and he lays it in.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Outside Murray. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Booker's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Porter outside. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. Here's Crowder. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Gordon. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. He learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Murray, no good. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the basket by Bridges.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Jokic. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Gordon on the wing. Back to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Thrown back. In transition, here they come. Here's Crowder, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Ball against Murray. And it's Paul off the drive. Great D that time from Jokic.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Murray passes to Gordon. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. With the drive, here's Jokic. And too long on the shot. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Paul for 3. And no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. Order the pass to Jokic. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
Now here's Murray. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Bridges on the wing. And the 3-pointer goes. Bridges has got 6.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Barton. Stolen by Booker. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Now Murray.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, when you look at Jamal Murray, you see so much raw potential. I mean, this is a young player who, with some effort, could, I think, become a standout player, actually already on his way to being a consensus all-star.
Outside Booker. This one for 3. That shot off. Mikal Bridges has been on display for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. And here's Jokic outside. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. For 3, Bridges. And he can't get that one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Murray against Paul. Here's Ayton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Barton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Paul's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jokic finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Back to Jokic. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Up top, Gordon. Driving in. And Gordon with the big finish.
What a drive to the hoop from Gordon. I mean, he only needs a step or two to take off for those throwdowns.
Paul into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Campazzo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, McGee. Here's Shamet. McGee in the post. Chalk up 2 there. And the Suns lead by 12.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Here's Campazzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside Payne. On the take. Banked it in off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Campazzo. And he converts the layup.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Payne on the bounce. That one drops for him. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Into the lane. That shot is good by Campazzo.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Nader. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Abdel Nader. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's McGee in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Payne, the pass to McGee. Lets it go. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And the Nuggets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Nader. No good from outside. Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Payne, pass to Sharich. Knocks down the triple. Sharich has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now that's confidence. Sharich says, in Dario, I trust.
Here's Campazzo, defended by Payne. Pass to Najee from downtown. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's McGee. Now here's Payne. Knocked loose. Campazzo with a steal. It's tipped. Lays out. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Najee. Back to Campazzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots blocked. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Shamet. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 15.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
To the left wing. All alone. Misses off the left iron.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
He takes it in. Here's McGee. Rebounded by Green. The Nuggets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Campazzo. Drops in the layup for 2. Campazzo's got 6. And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Takes it inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Barton's shot off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. 13 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jokic in the post. He's against 8. Jokic, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Barton gets it to go.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
Paul with it. Outside Booker from deep. And it's Denver with a rebound. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And here's Bridges. Outside Paul. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 21.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Jokic finds Murray. There's the triple. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Booker. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And here's Paul. Bridges outside. The 3 is up. The drive by Paul. And Ayton with the stuff.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Barton, the pass to Murray. Buries it from 3. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Booker against Barton. Booker goes in. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jokic finds Gordon. 13 feet out. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Paul. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. For Denver, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mikal Bridges.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
1:02 left in the final quarter. Murray up top.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
Booker for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Murray against Booker. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Bridges. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Murray, shot is good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Outside Paul. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A clean win. And what